The purpose of this video is to show you how to use, or remind you how to use, Destiny Discover, our library catalog. You should have already bookmarked it onto your iPad. So go ahead and find the bookmark, Destiny Discover, open it up, and be sure that you are logged in. So I'm going to show you how this is organized. At the top here, you'll see it says topics, and these are shortcuts to different categories of books. You're welcome to use those if that works for you. If you scroll down, you'll see the next section is our ebooks. These are our electronic books that you could read on your iPad. And if you wanted to see all of them, you would click on the See All. And if you keep scrolling down, these are our audio books. These are books that you would listen to on your iPad. They do not have the words with them. You would just listen to them. And then you could click the See All to see the whole collection. And at the very bottom here are our recently added books. So if you would like to see what's new in the library, this is a good place to check. You could also click on the See All button there as well. Another way to search Destiny Discover is to use the search bar. You could do an author search, you can search by a title, and you can also search by subject. I'm going to show you an author search. I'm going to type in Jason Reynolds, one of my favorite authors, in the search bar. And you'll see that we have 16 books by Jason Reynolds in our library. I'm going to scroll down to the second one. It's one of my favorite books by him, All American Boys. And if you wanted to know what this book was about, you would click on it. And it would bring up a summary here for you. And this is super important. The way that you are going to check out library books from the library is this way. You're going to find a book that you want on Destiny Discover, and you're going to put it on hold. So I'm going to click hold. And then that sends a message to the library, to me and to Ms. Prodromos, telling us that you want to check out this book. It's super, super important. So that is the way that you'll be checking out books, is by putting them on hold. We will check them out to you, and then you'll be able to pick them up in our sidewalk service, which I will tell you about. Another option here is the favorite button. That's kind of like, I would describe it as like your next reads list. So maybe that's not something you want to check out right now, but you want to put it in your favorites for later, you could do that. And there's no limit to the holds. You can hold as many books as you want. You can only check out 4 total, but you can hold as many books as you want, and we'll pick your top 4 when we go to check them out to you. Some other important features I would like to point out are, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see down here the publishing information, and in the middle, probably the most important for you, is the accelerated reader information. That will give you the reading level and how many points the book is worth, and also the quiz number. So when you go to take an accelerated reader quiz, that's a shortcut. And if you keep scrolling down, it recommends also other books that are similar to this book. I really like this feature a lot. Now I'm going to show you how to do a subject search. So if the subject that you're looking for is not down below in the topics, you could just type it into the search bar. So I'm going to type in soccer, because we have a lot of soccer fans at La Cumbre. I'm going to enter. And you'll see here that we have 93 books on soccer. I do want to point out to you the difference between a fiction book and a non-fiction book. So a fiction book would be a book that is made up by an author, and a non-fiction book would be more like an informational book, or a book with facts on soccer. So right here where it says call number, I'm going to circle it in red for you. You will see here that I circled 2 different call numbers. The first one I circled has a number in it. That means it is non-fiction. The one below is a fiction book. You'll see that there's no numbers, it's only letters. So when you look at the call number, that will tell you whether it is a fiction book or a non-fiction book. Next, I'm going to show you a title search. I'm going to type in The Hate U Give. And it looks like we have 3 copies of The Hate U Give. But I want to point something out to you so that you're aware. We have 3 different formats here. We have a book, an ebook, and an audiobook. I'm going to circle it in red so that you can see. The first copy is an ebook, and you'll see where I circled it. It's a green book with an E in it. That means it's electronic and you would read it on your iPad. The second one is the print book. So if you wanted to check out that book from the library, that's what you would choose, the one with the red book. That's the actual book that's on the shelf. And the last one is the audiobook. So that has a little, kind of hard to see, but that has a little speaker on it. So that lets you know that it's a book that you would listen to. So please pay attention when you are checking out books, putting books on hold. That's really important. And in another video, I will show you more information about ebooks and audiobooks. The last thing I want to show you is how to look at your own personal information. So up on the upper left-hand side, you'll see the three little lines, sometimes called a hamburger. And mine has a little red 1 next to it because it has a message for me. So I'm going to click on this. And here's where you're going to see, you can see what books you have checked out. You could click on that. I have this book checked out, so this tells me that it's way overdue. So that's also information that's good for you to know. And then you could go back and check your holds. And I don't know if you remember, but I just put All American Boys on hold. So this is how you're going to tell the library what you want to check out. You can also go to fines. If you owe any money, it would tell you right here what you owe. And then down here is the favorites. So this was the one I was telling you is kind of like your next reads list. So if you books that you wanted to read later on, you could put in this here. So just wanted to let you know I'm going to be coming into your classes to answer questions and to tell you more about our sidewalk service, about how you're going to pick up the books that you check out from the library. And I really look forward to seeing you all.